Does it still look snowy?
Hey baby, how are you?
Does it look snowy outside? Does it look like there's ice?
It's just snowy.
It's just snowing. Did you see if it's snowing, sweetie?
Yes, it's fucking snowy.
Well, you don't have to curse. I'm watching a documentary about Ian Curtis from Joy Division. They started off as Warsaw. They're a politically corrupt thing. Politically corrupt.
Pretty woman walking back to bed.
That's the right lyrics, sweetie. What were you saying?
By the way, if you see my pee in the toilet, it's because of the B50 vitamins. So it's a darker color. So it's not them
You started to sound like you were gone with the wind, Fen. You're trying to sound British. You sound like you were in the Gone with the Wind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know what.
I don't pay much of attention to the colour of your pay.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Yes, he is very pretty. Oh, he looks like he got a little aggressive. There's a shadow of the werewolf.
Enjoy our sleep while we can, because he's going to bug us at 6:30 to 8:30. Good night, darling.
You got something to say? Do you want some fish and chips?
No, I can't sleep right now.
Hey, now you sound like the Chinese.
No, I can't sleep right now. It's too caliente over there.
What kind of accent is that? Where'd you go, like the studio? You got something to say? I'm talking to you, Katie. Or is...
Pretty Edmund walking down the street.
Well, I don't think you're that funny, Katie, especially when you go after people's feet and their bare legs. Alright, everybody. I'm here in North Texas in Fort Worth, and I'm making myself some sausage. I'll make myself a sausage sandwich. Alright, so we got the sausage here. Next we're going to cut up the onion right here. Alright, we cut up the onion right here. I'm here, Katie. What are you doing, Katie? Alright. Now we're going to put an onion in with the sausage right here. You got all idea. Alright, got the onions in with the sausage. We're going to move the sausage in like this. So this is what's known as a sausage bowl. You cut them up in a moon shape, it's not like this, and throw them down there, and then you want to mix the sausage up with your tortilla, almost like tortilla chips. Eventually, after a while, I'd say about a minute or so, you just want to got some cheese. You want to take the cheese off and throw it in the sausage and just kind of move it up this way. Next, I'm going to take some bread, and I'm going to put it into a toaster. Alright, I got this, got the cheese, throw the cheese down on there. And let that meat in there just like this. We got yourself some sausage and cheese. And then you put some tortilla in there. It's a sort of exit Gary Oldman horse. It's on his mouth horse. You just go and knock this right here. Make sure it goes in this way until the sausage, it gets all in this one. Course like this right there. Make sure it bites in there and good. A little bit of this, maybe some Italian sausage. And a little bit of garlic here to kill off the damn place. And don't forget a little bit of onion powder too. Go get that right, kitty. Right? You like the onion powder, right? Put the onion powder in here. I ate all 3 potters in here. Got the onion, the taste, the seasoning. And then of course the garlic powder. And move this up this way and you put it in the bowl and eat it with some bread. We'll get this stuff on the what's it called? It's called the taster. Ultimately, that's what it looks like. Go ahead, the crazy salt in there. We've got the 2 pieces of bread right here. I'm going to take the bread, put it in the toaster. Here's 1 piece. Up there's 2 pieces. And we knock this.
You're too loud.
Shut the door. I don't want that, I don't want that. Let this go in here for a couple of minutes. Then the toaster come out and everything to be adjustable. Alright, the next thing you want to do, you want to take the sausage right here and put it in this nice square bowl, get all fancy. I've got to get really good at doing this so when I invite Gary Oldman over, I can make him my best breakfast. Oh, there's the toast. Right there. We got it, we want to weigh the toast in our hand, it feels good. Put it right here on the side. I don't call this shit on a shingle because it's got the tortillas on it and no gravy. So what they call it poop. Poop on bread. Is what I call it. Tortilla. But I'm not going to name it that because I don't do sailor talk on my YouTube channel. So what I'll just name it is sausage and tortilla with toast and onion. I'll put some onion in it as well. Right here, yes, this boy. Right here with the onion in it will be. Yes. What do you think about that, Cutty? Cutter's hiding behind the magic mesh. Let's move this over this way right here. Looks like I got a YouTube fan trying to get in on something. Here we go. Now, a little bit of hot sauce, got some bread. Maybe get some milk, just like brick roll like that. Move this over here. Watch it, kid. Don't be so salty. Got myself some milk and lots of a wholesome breakfast right here. Little shot of milk. We got some sausage. Good to go. One more my guitar riff got Ricky Mandy. I'm gonna go ahead and get Kitty in the shot right here. Oh, here he is. There's Kitty. And you see the sausage, you'll make a good thumbnail. Alright, this is what I was calling poop on bread. But really what it is, it's sausage, slices it to tortilla, and some onion. And this is basically right here, just toast. So slices of tortilla, sausage, onion, some toast. And don't forget about your Tabasco sauce. You want to use a Tabasco sauce, and Kitty just loves to nibble on some of it too. Give it a little side spot for Kitty, it might be a little spicy. So if you used to feed it to Kitty, don't feed the Tabasco sauce to Kitty. Oh look, there's Linda. Alright, what about right? I'm making breakfast. She just turned on the Tabasco sauce. Also, if you ever watch a good British movie, watch Control, which is about the life of Ian Curtis. Anyway, do you want to drink some, Kitty? Just a little bit. Just a little bit, but not too much. Brought to you by some tea. Alright, so today's the 31st. I'm going to show you some things. Kind of turn some light on, get all Spielberg. Spielberg is going to be known as the
the master of light. And then Hitchcock is the master of suspense, and Scorsese, the master of crime. Okay, now, these are my boots. There, I got them in Maine. So they're like snow boots, because I used to live in Maine. These are $70 snow boots. You can see the brand right there. They're called Wolverine. And I used them in Maine when I lived in Maine. This right here is the best coat in the world. This is known as Carhartt. Good brand too. These are really cool to lace up. You lace them up from the side like that, just like ski boots. But they start off kind of like that. They're thermal, so they're good. It's up like -20 and stuff. I think they are. You can see the front part of them too. So it's hard toe right here for kicking a moose in the butt. Aye, don't go down that way. Don't go down there. Now there's a pet cemetery. Now we're not in Maine now, but I did revolutionize and publish the book, self-publish, Escape from Maine, because I did. I escaped from the winter is what I really did, but I escaped from Maine. It's a book about a writer that goes up to Maine and realizes that he doesn't want to live there through the first winter, and then he plans to come back home. So he titles his book as a kind of a comic title known as Escape from Maine. Kind of like Escape from New York, if you ever seen the John Carpenter, but without all the John Carpenter style action. You know, there's a little bit of action. There's a couple of fantasy sequences in it. One with Stephen King, where Stephen King is found butt naked on the road near Dexter, where he grew up, and he's skinning a moose in the middle of the street with a hunting knife, and he gets to ride back to Bangor. It's like Hunter S. Thompson meets Stephen King, but Stephen King goes on like a mushroom trip or something. It was fancy. It didn't really happen. Then there's another sequence where I dig underneath the neighboring house of Stephen King's, all the way underneath to his basement in Bangor at West Broadway. I know it has it's like, I'm gonna say it's the number. I have to look up the number. But anyway, the character goes underneath the basement and goes into his writing room, and he has wood floors. And he realizes from rumor that he keeps a story called The Glass Floor, which is one of his first published stories, underneath his writing room, you know, in the floor. And then he digs under the floor and gets the book, and then escapes back through the tunnel. It's kind of a combination of Shawshank Redemption and my own little version, a little twist. It's a good book. It's a good book, and it will be a good book. It'll make a better movie, though. But Stephen King knows about it by now. Anyway, I'll put my boots on, and Lynn and I are going to go play in the snow, because today is snow day. Get a little sausage right there.